This video is brought to you by Jurassic World. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most unenviable deaths in Jurassic World. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're taking a look at the most terrifying and unpleasant-looking deaths of both humans and dinosaurs from the Jurassic World movies. Number 10. Jurassic Appetizers, Jurassic World.
The wall's 40 feet high. You really think she could have climbed out?
When it comes to workplace health and safety, there are definitely better companies to work for. As the Indominus Rex stages an escape from captivity, she snags a hapless park employee and delivers the film's first kill. Although the death primarily takes place off-screen, we're given a glimpse of the Indominus ripping her meal apart. Nick, the paddock supervisor, receives an even more graphic demise, as the Indominus discovers his hiding place and snatches the poor guy up in one bite. Owen's quick thinking spares him from a similar fate, although the up-close look he gets at the dinosaur's mighty jaws gives us an idea of the pain his co-workers endured. Number 9. We don't need anyone else, Jurassic World.
You're sure there's nobody else who can fly a helicopter?
We don't need anyone else.
Like John Hammond before him, Simon Masrani was simply too ambitious for his own good. Not only did this wealthy businessman open Jurassic World, he also insisted on flying his own helicopter. With the Indominus running amok, Masrani decides to summon his inner action hero and jumps into the pilot's seat. While his intentions were noble, it blows up in Masrani's face both literally and figuratively, as the Indominus rams through an aviary and frees a flock of pteranodons. As the gunman plummets to his death and the co-pilot is impaled by a beak, Masrani is unable to control the chopper, smashing through the glass ceiling to an explosive demise. Number 8. Bye-bye, Eli. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
Oh, so you're gonna take care of her now, huh?
Being a backstabber, a murderer, and an all-around smug jerk, Eli Mills is a character that, to be honest, we couldn't have been happier to see bite the dust. As the dinosaurs are released, one of Eli's cronies is dropped from on high while another is trampled. After nearly getting crushed by the stampede, Eli seems at first to have evaded the mayhem. Naturally, that's when the Tyrannosaurus pops out of the blue and sinks his teeth into the villain, ripping him to shreds. Eli's death is beyond savage, but that's also why it's so savory and satisfying. Number 7. Mercenary on the menu, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
I can't reach them!
Word of advice: when someone's trying to get your attention on an island overrun with prehistoric animals, it probably means a Tyrannosaurus is standing right behind you. It takes this mercenary a while to realize he's in danger, leaving him charging for safety with the carnivore narrowly closing in on him. The T-Rex nips at the helicopter's ladder, but misses out on a tasty human snack. Of course, that brings us to our next word of advice. If you dodge death in a Jurassic World movie, don't celebrate too early, because there's likely another dinosaur waiting in the wings. In this case, it's the Mosasaurus, which brutally chows down on the mercenary. Number 6. On your side dish, Jurassic World.
But somebody's got to make sure that this company has a future.
Vic Hoskins is another greedy human who gets his comeuppance in ferocious fashion. Plotting to weaponize dinosaurs for military action, the security force leader corners our heroes and spells out his dastardly plan like a supervillain. Hoskins' pretentious monologue is cut short, however, as a raptor barges in. He tries to talk her down, insisting that they're on the same team, and even extending his arm out, calling back to an earlier scene. This goes over about as well as you'd think, and the raptor slams her chompers onto Hoskins' arm. She proceeds to dig into him like a buffet, with blood splattering across the lab. If the world needed proof that dinosaurs don't make good soldiers, Hoskins' mutilated remains should be Exhibit A. Number 5. It can camouflage. Jurassic World.
This men are gonna die.
You know the saying, don't bring a knife to a gunfight? Well, you probably shouldn't bring non-lethal weapons to a genetically modified dinosaur fight either. A special forces team learns this the hard way when they attempt to detain the Indominus. The dinosaur hybrid is a clever girl indeed, however. ditching her tracking device and blending into her environment. The commander gets the worst of the ensuing attack as the Indominus seizes him, tosses him to the ground, and squashes him like a bug. The rest of his troop gets knocked into the trees while a couple are devoured, with bloody chunks raining down on the trees. The various flatlines come as no surprise to Owen, who has the most sensible idea. Number 4. The Indominus's Last Stand, Jurassic World. The Indominus Rex causes a majority of the carnage in Jurassic World, so it's only fitting that her last stand would be equally grisly and epic. It's the tag team we've always wanted to see, a T-Rex and a Raptor joining forces against a common foe. While it may be 2 against 1, the Indominus is comprised of both Tyrannosaurus and Raptor DNA, leveling the playing field. If anything, the Indominus stands her ground and might have actually come out on top if it weren't for one wildcard. Splashing out of the tank, the Mosasaurus clutches the Indominus by the neck and pulls her to a watery grave. Whether the Indominus drowned or was chewed to death first, she's officially a fossil now. Number 3. Ken Wheatley, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
Oh, you're a tough guy.
Ken Wheatley is a villain who practically goes out of his way to make the audience loathe him, delighting in tormenting dinosaurs and even yanking out their teeth to make a necklace. With the Indoraptor tranquilized, the mercenary thinks he's safe to sneak into her cage and extract a tooth. Yeah, we're sure that'll work out just great. Merely pretending to be down for the count, the Indoraptor actually grins as she raises her tail and prepares to strike. It's like something out of a Tom and Jerry cartoon. Instead of dropping an anvil on Wheatley though, the Indoraptor separates his right arm from the rest of his body. Wheatley wanted just one tooth, but this hybrid dinosaur gives him a mouthful. Number 2. The Indoraptor Falls, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. This death was not enviable, but it certainly was satisfying. After killing Wheatley and escaping captivity, the Indoraptor goes after Owen, Claire, and Maisie. A terrifying chase through the mansion ensues, culminating in a final confrontation on the roof. The bloodthirsty dino is able to pull herself back up after falling through the glass, but her fate is sealed when Blue appears to save the day, jumping on top of her and causing both to plummet through the hole in the glass. Following a dramatic slow-motion fall, the Indoraptor finally meets a brutal end as she is dramatically impaled by the horns of a fossil ceratopsian skull. Ouch. Number 1. To assassinate an assistant, Jurassic World. Surprisingly, the dinosaur that delivers the most unenviable death in Jurassic World isn't the Indominus. And in fact, the person who endures this fatality is a character who had fairly little screen time. It'd be one thing if Claire's assistant Zara just got snatched by a pteranodon. Instead, she's flung around the courtyard like a rag doll, lands in the lagoon, winds up in a pteranodon's mouth, and then both of them are swallowed by the Mosasaurus. The traumatized expression on Gray's face says it all. Zara's death is overkill in more ways than one, but if you're gonna bump off a minor character, you might as well do it in the most over-the-top way possible. Are you a fan of the Jurassic franchise? You can get the entire collection from Universal Home Entertainment on Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. And be sure to check out these other Jurassic videos.
This is routine, all times that we see. ти остани. Следи се отдалеч надежда да се срещнем с очи. Може би няма начин да спрем нашия този момент. Живот като на игра, сериозни, но на шега.